years. Now, most of the birds that we receive, okay, have been hit by vehicles or window strikes or caught in netting, all kinds of things like that. So the reason why we have these educational ambassadors is because they're not able to go back in the wild anymore. We receive them, we were able to heal them, whatever their injury was, but they're not capable of sustaining their life any longer. Now, Sylvester here has 2 injuries. When as Robert's walking down the hall, you might see his left wing, the bird's left wing, it's a little bit droopier. That's because he had a fracture. And so that is actually on the Cornell website if you ever are researching that. But that is Sylvester. We actually name our birds. They're not pets, we still consider them wild, but it's easier for the volunteers. We can say, oh, let's take Sylvester tonight, rather than let's take the great horned owl. So he's been with us many, many years. Now, if you look on top of his head, those feathers, those ear tufts that are sticking up are actually called plumicorns. That's official, or ear tufts. Okay? Now, ear tufts are called that, but they're not ears at all. Those are feathers on top of his head. They bleed. One of the theories is to blend into the environment better. Okay? So he's sitting in a tree in the daytime. This type of bird is nocturnal. Right, so daytime is sort of hanging out, time we'll just start walking around. So we always wait here a few minutes to see what's going to happen, and then she'll walk. And while she's standing there, let me play the call of the eastern screech owl. So it's sort of like a horse in the beginning, and then it's like a trail. It's sort of like a 2-part call. Now, this is one of our newest educational ambassadors. In fact, this is only the 2nd time he's been out. Does anyone know what kind of bird this is? Yes, and this is the one we're most likely to hear outside, because this is the one they come and ask. But this one is named Spencer. Now, all of the raptors, as all native birds, are protected, which means you can't harm them or keep them or destroy their nest, all right? So we have state and federal permits, so we can work with these birds and we can treat them, we can take them to vets. This particular bird, actually, we received from another rehabilitation center, like 3 hours north of us. We do a lot of networking and sharing. We had a meeting for it.
Yeah, there you go.
They do not make good pets. The barn owl is unlike the other owls we've seen. They like to live in abandoned buildings, abandoned barns, which is one of the reasons why you do not see them in Hamilton County that much anymore, just because of loss of habitat. They're still fairly prevalent in Adams County, Brown County. We are doing a program of reestablishing boxes for barn owls, trying to get them back into this area. The barn owl is interesting in that, again, its hearing is excellent. You'll notice its eyes are smaller than the other owls that we saw. And the reason for that, if nothing else, is the fact that its hearing is so much more acute that it relies on its hearing. You'll see it more down. Yeah, the great horned owl is the largest in this area. Now, occasionally, and we had one last year, a snowy owl will migrate to come down that are actually larger than the great horned owl, but they're not in this area. It's a rare find.